Good morning. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm morning in Southern California. And oh, here's my lemon tree. Oh, look at my apricots. Look at that. It's gonna be a good juicy one. I can't wait. I wanted to show you something. When I was out here, I noticed this little sidewalk. Check out this little sidewalk that I found. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, the little people have been playing outside and enjoying the sunshine. You know, this is something you could do at your house too, even if you don't have a backyard. You can go into your sidewalk and use some chalk and make some pictures. And I see they've brought out a little car. You know, you could even draw roads and buildings on the sidewalk and play around with your cars. Don't forget to wear your sunblock and drink lots of water if it's a hot day like it's gonna be here. The other thing I see that they've done is they've laid down and traced themselves. Now you need a big sister or brother or a parent or somebody to help you with this, but you can actually use some sidewalk chalk and trace yourself like they've done. And you know, actually you could even write words inside of that shape. Like if you drew your body shape, you could write words about yourself, your name and other describing words. Remember, those are called adjectives. Inside of that shape, you could even do that with, I guess you could do it with a cloud or with a house or with a sun. And actually that could be like a shape poem. Let's go inside and I'll show you what a shape poem can look like. So this week we've been reading poems and celebrating that April is Poetry Month. And we've discovered that poems can be lots of different things. They can be rhythmic, they can have rhyme, they can be just for fun, but they can also share ideas by helping us use our five senses. Today, I want to show you about shape poems. And I'm going to be using these two books. I've got this book. It's written by somebody named Douglas Florian. And I've also got this one, which is A Poke in the Eye, and it's actually got poems by all different authors in it. So I'm going to read to you and show you what a shape poem can look like. Remember that poems can be rule breakers. That means that they don't need to use words in the way that a sentence uses words. From A Poke in the Eye. Popsicle by Joan Bransfield Graham. Popsicle, popsicle, tickle, tongue fun. Lixicle, stixicle, please don't run. Dripsicle, slipsicle, melt, melt, tricky. Stopsicle, plopsicle, hand all sticky. Do you notice what shape the poem is in? And do you know what this is? This is the popsicle stick. And the poet has turned the word stick into sticky. Giraffe by Maureen W. Armour. A giraffe is so tall and his head is so far above his legs, he probably can't see his adorable toes or anything else below his knees and elbows. Do you notice what shape the poem is in? I think this is like the giraffe's neck. Here's his body, and these words make 4 long legs. From In the Swim by Douglas Florian. The Sawfish. You'll see a saw upon my jaw, but I can't cut a 2x4 or build a bed or frame a door. My splendid saws for goring fishes. I eat them raw and don't do dishes. You'll notice here that the poem goes back and forth and back and forth, just like you would do if you were sawing on some wood. A 2x4 is a kind of wood, a piece of wood. I hope you had fun this week reading all those different poems and discovering the many things that poems can be. I challenge you now to go find a favorite poem and see if you can learn it all by memory. That's a really cool thing to be able to do. Instead of pulling a poem out of your pocket, you can pull it out of your mind, and people will love to hear you share that poem with them.